Wrist sprains happen when an athlete either hyperflexes or hyperextends a wrist. Hyperflexion means the wrist is bent downward. Hyperextension means the wrist is bent upward. You'll want to apply tape to limit whatever motion causes discomfort. We'll show you 2 ways to tape a wrist. For the simple method, just apply 3 or 4 strips of tape around the wrist. Use this simple method for minor wrist sprains. For sprains that require more support, use the wrist and hand method, which incorporates the hand. Begin by applying anchor strips to the wrist and hand. To limit hyperflexion, place 3 strips on the dorsum or top of the hand. Next, make an X with 2 strips of tape over the top of the hand. Place anchor strips around the wrist and hand again. To limit hyperextension, place 3 strips over the palm. And then make an X over these strips. Place 2 more anchor strips around the wrist and hand. Using elastic tape, wrap the wrist and hand in 2 figure-8 patterns. Notice how Dave crimps the edge of the tape at the web space of the thumb and forefinger. And finish the procedure by applying a non-elastic anchor strip around the wrist. Let's see the wrist and hand method one more time. Place anchor strips around the wrist and hand. You can use either non-elastic or elastic tape. Place 3 strips on top of the hand. Make an X over the top of the hand. Place 3 strips on the bottom of the hand. Make an X over the bottom of the hand. Place anchor strips on the wrist and hand. Using elastic tape, apply 2 figure-8s over the wrist and hand. Secure the procedure with a non-elastic strip around the wrist.